Good morning, SHC. Happy Tuesday. I'm Mia Franceschi, and this is SHC Live. Joining us right now with our very own live COVID update is Ms. Nastari. Hi, Ms. Nastari. Thank you for coming.
Hi, Mia. Thanks for having me.
So, what can you tell us about how school has been the last couple of weeks and what you think you can anticipate for the new influx of Gold cohort members coming back to school?
Well, it's been nice to be back at school, and I think that students are enjoying being back on campus. It's not what we remember what school was like. It's a new normal and a new type of school, but I think that students are beginning to adjust to what school is like. And I know that I hear a lot of conversations, a lot of talking in classrooms and students being very excited to see each other. So just to have the chance to be on campus, to interact with each other, even if we're 6 feet apart with masks on, that we've grown to really appreciate our community, even in a pandemic. So the fact that we get to be here, I think most students are very grateful for. I know I myself am grateful for that I get to be here with faculty and with students like you.
Awesome. Can you anticipate anything else with even more students coming in the next couple weeks?
I think it'll be even better. I think we've adjusted, those of us who are working here and supervising and making sure everyone's safe. I think we are incredibly ready to have more students on campus. And I'm just excited. I'm excited to have more faces here, even though I can only see this much. It's still so wonderful to have students here. So I think we're ready for it. I'm hoping that students make the choice to come back and just to always know that come on campus, just come, try it out, see what it's like for you, that you can always opt out if for whatever reason it doesn't work for you, but just come and experience school again. Even though it's a new version of it, it's still Sacred Heart Cathedral and it's the same wonderful spirit of this campus.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mrs. Starry. I'll see you around campus.
Thank you so much.
Since many students are back at school, crossing campus, and eating outside, sophomore meteorologist Kalia Gotland brings you the weekly weather.
Hello, SHC Live. This is Kalia Gotland here with your weekly weather forecast. Today is Tuesday, and it sits right now at 56 degrees outside. I recommend you wear a jacket. For the rest of the week, it will get slightly hotter, going up to 60 degrees. I also recommend that you wear a jacket. The weekly feel is 52 degrees. Have a great day, and now back to Mia.
Thank you, Kalia. A few weeks ago, San Francisco lifted the stay-at-home order and moved into the purple tier, opening up the door for some sports to start. SHC Live's very own Frankie Spagnoli spoke with the new athletic director, Margie Bima.
Hello, everybody. I'm Frankie Spagnoli, and I am here with Miss Bima, who is the athletic director for Sacred Heart Cathedral. This week, we have received further notice on the ability to play sports this semester. Could you talk to us a little bit about that?
With the stay-at-home order lifted, California, our county is now in the purple tier, which means that certain sports categorized in this purple tier can start. So we started cross country with their first workouts in person, which was great. We have girls and boys tennis starting this coming week. And we have girls and boys golf in the coming weeks. Track and field is also a purple sport, but that's a season 2 sport. So that won't start until after cross country wraps up.
Could you talk to me a little bit about how the tier system is working through the sports?
Sure. So each of the high school sports in California are categorized into a color tier. And so depending upon the current status and metrics of public health in a county, they can move to a less restrictive tier. So right now we're in the purple tier, and our metrics are starting to move closer to red. So when that happens, then we'd be able to get rolling with baseball, softball, and girls lacrosse. And if the metrics move, forward even more, then we can move into orange, which opens up girls and boys volleyball, girls and boys soccer, football, boys lacrosse. And then the most restrictive tier is yellow, and that's basketball and wrestling.
Thank you, Ms. Bima. And for SHC TV, this is Frankie Spagnoli.
Thank you both. As a part of our New Year, New Teacher segment, I sat down with Advanced Algebra Trigonometry and Geometry teacher, Mr. Tony Tran.
Hey SHC, I'm Mia Franceschi and I'm here with Mr. Tran, a geometry teacher and an advanced algebra trig teacher. So, Mr. Tran, what led you to start teaching?
First off, I actually started coaching volleyball back when I was in college, and I was as I was kind of introduced to the coaching world and working with high school students, I just kind of figured that it was kind of my calling. I was in mechanical engineering first, but then I decided to switch over my major into teaching mathematics. Therefore, that change kind of made a big impact on me because I actually enjoyed the change and actually enjoyed giving back to the community. So coaching and teaching is kind of like my thing now.
Awesome. And what led you to start teaching at SHC?
So I'm an SF native. I actually was a public school kid. I went to George Washington High School. I actually have a lot of friends who went to Sacred Heart Cathedral. And then since befriending them and hearing great things about this school, I was like, why not? I saw a posting for a math teacher, and I was like, what? Heck yes, I'm going to go ahead and apply for this job. And then a couple weeks later, I got the interview, and I was like, cool, I got in. So that's the story.
Cool. And so recently we started doing in-person learning again. Are you excited for it? Are you excited for the whole notion of it? And if so, what are you most excited about?
So far, starting back hybrid or seeing in person, I was kind of like, man, how am I supposed to do this? But being back on the first day, it was great seeing all my students again. Obviously with the mask, I'm like, hey, who are you? Kind of thing. But recognizing that, I was like, man, this is actually kind of the environment that I miss being in school, because seeing my students, just getting their reaction versus like on Zoom, it's like I can't really see their reaction. I can actually build a better relationship with them. So I'm excited. I'm glad that I'm back, and I hope to be back very, very soon with everyone.
Awesome. And that's all I've got with Mr. Tran today. And for SHC Live, I'm Mia Franceschi.
Mr. Tran at SHC Live.
Thanks, Mr. Tran. See you later. Here with a special announcement from the Shakespeare Club is Junior Grace Medeke O'Rourke.
Hey SHC, I'm Grace Medeke and I want to promote Shakespeare's second virtual trivia night happening on Thursday, February 11th from 6 to 7 p.m. We are requesting a $10 donation, all of which the proceeds will go to Oregon Shakespeare Festival. You can form a team of 6 to 8 members with teachers, friends, or family and RSVP by Tuesday, February 9th. We hope to see you there. If you have any more questions, contact either me, Hayden Zogarig, or Mr. Barnes. Thank you.
Thanks, Grace. Back again is senior Ziamara Larkin with another piece on Black History Month.
Hey SHC, welcome to week 2 of Black History Month. Over the weekend, I got the privilege to interview TJ, an alumni from SHC, to ask her how her experience was as an African American female and what Black History Month means to her. Check this out.
Yeah, Black history definitely means a lot, especially in February. I'm actually born in February as well, so that's definitely another touch. But, just being able to, things we've got to experience being Black, especially at a school like Sacred Heart, a lot of our ancestors didn't get to experience that. So the fact that they laid the foundation to give us the blueprint to be able to have schools segregated, to be able to have rights, to be able to have Black friends and white friends. Some of my friends today are white, and some of my husband's friends that he met through football are white. But we would have never had that opportunity or had this experience had it not been for our ancestors doing what they had to do and go through what they had to go through way back years from now.
In honor of Black excellence, this week's theme is, drum roll please, Black inventions. Many of the materials you use daily were invented by Black people, such as the air conditioning unit created by Frederick M. Jones, or the doorknob created by Old Dorsey. These are just some of the Black inventors that help shape the way we live our lives today. So every day we are celebrating Black people who invented something. As you know, Monday we celebrate Black women, Tuesday we celebrate Black men, Wednesday we celebrate Black youth, Thursday we celebrate LGBTQ and mixed, and Friday we celebrate international inventions created by Black people. Don't forget to check out our lunchtime games this Thursday, where we will be playing Black Inventions / Inventors Kahoot. Finally, follow us on social media at SHC_BSU on Insta. And in honor of Black excellence, happy Black History Month.
Thank you, Ziamara. If you want to catch the full interview, look for it on Schoology and make sure to give the BSU's Instagram a follow. Next, freshman Owen Murphy talks a little bit about his job at Gumbo Social and the Sunset Mercantile Farmers Market.
Hey SHC, I'm Owen Murphy. For those who don't know me, I'm a freshman. So I was asked to come on and talk about the Outer Sunset Farmers Market. So what is this farmers market? Well, it's a collection of a ton of really great people, all local vendors. We have everything from coffee to fresh produce, to warm food, to clothing and arts and crafts for kids. Where can you find us? We're on 34th and Ortega every Sunday, 9 to 3. You should come stop by. I work at this amazing stall called Gumbo Social. We cook up some of the best bowls of gumbo in San Francisco, and we also make a mean breakfast sandwich. I hope to see you guys soon. For SHC Live, I'm Owen Murphy.
Thanks, Owen. Make sure to check out Owen and Gumbo Social in action at their Instagram at Gumbo Social. Do you have an interesting job or hobby? Tell us about it at shclive@shcp.edu. That's all for week 18. I'm Mia Franceschi, and I'll see you next week. Live Jesus in our hearts forever.